What's up, YouTube? It's another day with the one and only Billy J. And this is another installment of a week late and a dollar short on our review of American Idol Season 14. And Episode 3 continues with the auditions from Kansas City, Missouri. And once again, I will give my top 2 males and top 2 females for the night. And once again, they're in no particular order. The first up for the females is Joey Cook. And she sang King of Spain by the tallest man in the world. And she's the one that sang along to the accordion. She was the one with the blue hair and the accordion. And honestly, I wish she didn't play the accordion and just did it either a cappella or with another instrument. Because for me, the accordion was kind of really loud and kind of drowned out her voice. But when I could hear her voice, she had a very unique and great voice. And I absolutely loved her as a whole package. Her voice, the way she looks, her quirkiness, she is just perfect. And my second female of the night was Stephanie Gummelt. And she sang an original song. And if you don't remember her, she's the one that kind of had the very high-pitched, crazy-sounding voice when she came in and talked. But when she sang, it was so beautiful. And like I said, when she came in and started talking all crazy, I honestly thought that it was going to be one of the crazy auditions. But yeah, she turned out to be really good and very surprising. Now for the top 2 males, the first male is Anton Bush. And he sang a country song called Tonight I Wanna Cry. And if you remember, Anton is like the black cowboy. And he had a great country voice, and I could definitely hear him on the radio. I don't know how well he's going to do when the competition heats up and they have to start doing pop songs, but we shall see. Other country stars made it through, and even OneAndOnlyBillyJ, so he still has a chance. And the other male in my top 2 of the night was Colton Pascal, and he sang an original song. And if you don't remember, Colton was the homeless wanderer that just went around from town to town, living out of a knapsack and living in a tent made out of a tarp. And he kind of reminded me of Meatloaf, just the way he looked, not necessarily his voice. But he surprised me. He had a very deep and raspy voice, and it's very interesting. And I certainly wasn't expecting that, but it was definitely a pleasant surprise. Episode 4 of American Idol for Season 14 took place in New York City. And New York had tons of talent. So for my top 2 females of the night, my first one was Jax. And she sang a very beautiful and haunting acoustic rendition of I Wanna Hold Your Hand by the Beatles. And I just love the uniqueness of her voice, and it was very surprising. And I can't wait to hear from her later on in episodes. And my second top pick of females for the night was She Scott. And she's the one that had some crazy reason why she wanted to be named She instead of her real name of Shana. I don't know. If you ask me, I think she was kind of crazy. But she was beautiful. And she sang Valerie by Amy Winehouse. And she had a very beautiful look about herself. Her hair was great. Her look was great. And well, I guess you kind of expect that from a model, so. But I have to agree with Harry that I think she is trying to sound like Amy Winehouse when she is singing Valerie. So I want to hear her sing another song. I wish they made her sing another song to see if she did the same thing. But she had a good voice, and I want to see her perform other songs in later episodes. Now on to my top 2 males from New York. Now this was a very tough competition with the males. I kept tossing around which ones I wanted in my top 2. So I was finally able to narrow it down to just 2. So my first male of the night is Travis Finley. And he sang Stay by Rihanna. And he had a very nice tone to his voice. And it was just such a beautiful voice. I really enjoyed listening to him sing. And his voice was very soulful. And I just enjoyed him a lot. And he had a great look about him too. And finally, my favorite of the night, and maybe even my favorite of the 2 nights this week, is my final pick for top male. And his name is Hollywood Anderson. And he sang an original song. And he had such an incredible song. I could just listen to him all day. And I was very upset when Harry cut him off. I was like, why, Harry? Just let him keep singing. Let him sing the entire song. It sounded like a great song, and I can't wait to see more from Hollywood Anderson. What are your thoughts on the last 2 episodes of American Idol? Who were your favorites? Were they favorites that I picked, or were they others? Leave a comment down below. And remember, peace, love, unity, respect. Peace out, guys.